Hello, I'm Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the crystal blue calcite. Calcites tend to have a softer, gentler energy compared to some other crystals, but that shouldn't be mistaken as weaker. What happens is sometimes slow and subtle change is exactly what we need, and calcites supply exactly that. Blue calcite is obviously connected to the throat chakra and thus helps with empathy, with truthfulness and honesty, and it helps with all types of communication. So if there's some blockages and you're not actually getting out to say what you need to say, then blue calcite is the one. It allows you to speak with a gentle and soft tone and make changes in your life to heal any of those past hurts through effective communication. Blue calcite helps to get rid of emotional grudges and bring reconciliation. It's really good for anyone who needs to kind of bring happiness or peace between different groups. So if you're a lawyer, maybe a police officer, a judge, a negotiator, anything like that, then blue calcite can be a really good crystal to work with. Now if you personally are trying to end a rift between you and another person but finding they're unwilling to come to the table, then have a bit of blue calcite, put it before a nice photo of them and a candle on each side. Light these 2 candles each day and just wish them well and send them peaceful energy, and eventually they'll be willing to come to the table when the time is right. It's also a stone of fairness, so it's really good if you've got any legal happenings occurring or anything like that. Take it to court, put it on legal papers, and it'll help to make sure that everything is just and fair in the end. It's also really great to work with if you've decided that life is just not fair. Hold your blue calcite each day, close your eyes and repeat to yourself, you know, I believe in love and justice, and in return I get fairly treated in this world, or something similar to that. If you're feeling a bit nervous or uneasy or unsettled about a big event that's coming up, then blue calcite is a great crystal to have with you. Helps you to stay calm and collected and centered. Really good, especially if you're the center of attention. If you're giving a presentation, a speech or a talk, then make sure you definitely carry a bit of blue calcite with you in that way. This is a perfect something blue for a bride. You know, the tradition of giving them something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. Again, because the bride will be that center of attention, allows her to remain calm and centered and being okay, being in that spotlight for that day, and just taking it all in her stride and remaining graceful and calm. Blue calcite encourages you to consider future generations. One of my favourite sayings is a society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they'll never sit in. And it really helps us to consider how our actions today will affect generations tomorrow. So carry your blue calcite to be a little bit more gentler on the earth and to make sure that whatever you're doing leaves a good, long-lasting, positive effect. That we think about your children's 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 children, and that they will still benefit from the actions you took today. Of course, this is a great gift to send to politicians and to encourage them to think about their decisions that they make in their position of leadership that will go beyond the years of their influence. You know, write a nice letter encouraging them to do that and send them a beautiful sphere of blue calcite that they can keep in their office, and that will help to send this energy of fairness all around their space. You can definitely tell when you're holding a raw bit of calcite because it feels kind of waxy or soapy. And this is a really good reminder of what calcites are for. Regardless of their colour, just like soap washes off, dirt off our body, calcite helps to cleanse and clear away any unwanted or excess energy. So it's really good to help clear any blockages in the body and to allow energy to move through our meridians again. Calcites are great for our chakras, especially when they're overactive and there's too much energy in one of those centers. And obviously what we do, calcite comes in a whole range of colors, so we use red for the base, orange for the sacral, and then blue, of course, we're going to use that for our throat. So if you've got an overactive throat chakra, which tends to present as you tend to speak loudly, you speak over people and out of turn, you can be abrupt, don't listen to other people or don't invite them to share their opinions, then that would suggest that you need to soothe this chakra because there's too much energy there. Carrying blue calcite, wearing it near your throat can be really beneficial, and meditating it occasionally and seeing a soft blue light in that area can all help to bring that back into balance and allow you to be a more effective communicator, where communications are kind of equal between you expressing your thoughts and ideas and other people doing the same. Before you start working with your blue calcite, you're going to want to cleanse it. And the element I love to use to cleanse my crystal when it's a blue calcite is water. It's got that real ebb and flow and nice energy. So find a natural source of water, the rain, the ocean, a lake, a stream, or anything like that, and leave your calcite in it for a while to allow it to come back to its natural balance. As you know, I like to bring in other energies that really resonate with the crystal. And when it comes to blue calcite, I call upon the animal guide of the dugong or the manatee. These beautiful sea cows are so gentle, and they teach us to go slow and steady in our lives and to lessen our impact on the earth as we go. This can be a really good way whenever we're working blue calcite, whether it be with our own healing and helping to get out what we need to say with our throat chakra and starting to settle that down, or if we're trying to negotiate. If we push too hard, often we get the opposite effect of what we're trying to achieve. So dugong can be a really nice energy to connect with. The plant that I work with is a beautiful bluebell flower. Now, putting that in a room when there's negotiations or anything like that can help to bring a bit more harmony to the space, or putting a little bluebell flower in your shoe is said to bring great luck. So that's great if you've got a speech to do, if you've got negotiations, or even a bride on her wedding day could definitely benefit from that. Astrologically, blue calcite resonates with Venus, and so Friday is the best day to work with this. Now, blue calcite is a humble little crystal, but have you worked with it? I'd love to hear about your experiences with it, and so would our crystal community. So please share by leaving a comment in the section below. Also, see that little subscribe button? Give that a click, and make sure that you get notifications of my crystal and essential oil videos and all the other nature loving videos that I'm going to be putting up in the future. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.